I've become convinced that we don't have a time management problem. We have a theological and a pastoral problem, and it's hurting us. And the root of this problem for so many of us is that we have confused finitude and sin. We've confused finitude. I know it's the word we don't use a lot. We've confused finitude and sin. Let me explain, because finitude is just a fancy term for the limits of time, space, knowledge, power, etc. Right? That's what it means. And in Christian terms, it's actually all we mean when we confess that we are creatures. You see, only the Creator is infinite. All the rest of creation, including humanity, is shaped by limits and dependence. But when individuals and entire cultures forget this, then what it does is it drives us away from the life-giving relationships we're meant to have with God, our neighbors, and the rest of creation. No. What if I told you that the way to the flourishing life is only found when we recognize and live within our creaturely limits? And that will only be possible when we grow to honor our dependence. I know it's not a great word in the West. When we learn to honor our dependence on what is outside of us. Here's the thing. Before there was any sin, before there was any fall, by God's good design, He made humans to be dependent. It's part of the good design. To be dependent upon God, to be dependent upon our neighbors, to be dependent on the rest of the creation, upon the earth.